In this presentation, I'm going to show you how you can jumpstart your business with more traffic and leads and less costs. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit more about my company, EZ Expo. EZ Expo transforms organization silos into productive events and network opportunities. EZ Expo is the Amazon of network collaboration for every industry and community for daily traffic and leads. Here is this sample size of some of the customer we work with. We have both local enterprise and global companies, organizations. Our sweet spot is the association of companies with multiple stakeholders across multiple regions. For instance, we're currently helping GBA, Global Blockchain Association, to launch their virtual expo network for 2019 conference for over 100 local chapters worldwide. Now, based on the latest small medium-sized market survey, SMB survey, finding the next customer is the #1 business challenge for most companies. Here's the latest customer acquisition costs. That has been going higher with no sign of slowing down. In fact, it has jumped over 50% over the last 5 years. Obviously, the traditional model is not sustainable and is not working. So the big question is, what is the traditional model? Well, currently you basically, most companies use online ads like Facebook or Google, or search engine optimization to get high SEO ranking. Those are quite expensive and it's not very sustainable. For SEO, it takes a lot longer to actually get your SEO ranking higher. So if you look at this chart right here, the average SMB and startup cost is about 30 to 60% based on many different surveys we saw. And customer acquisition cost represents at least 30 to 40% of any company's costs. So if you drill down, you can see both talent acquisition and training costs altogether represents about 30 to 60% of a company overhead costs. So here's a $1 million question to all. What if you can reduce this substantially? How would this help disrupt your industry? Well, we started off, why virtual collaborative network? Well, we started with Virtual Expo. Over 5 years ago, we focused on getting more qualified leads and traffic. The more we look into the overall challenges of many business, we see lots of opportunities to help solving other challenges like virtual training, education costs has been going higher, and then the talent acquisition. So those are things that we can provide with a comprehensive all-in-one solution, and that's why we rebrand our product. We call the Virtual Collaborative Network. Has these 3 critical components for all companies. So it means that this is a mission critical because you want to provide these services to substantially cut down the cost for any company, not just once a year, but actually every day. This is a summary of all the key features we provide, virtual collaborative network features. Obviously, these are we have, these are just some of the use cases. We can actually see a lot more other use cases for companies to use our platform. But most importantly, we are about bringing every stakeholder together through the virtual collaborative network. So you can do trade show promotions, training, and also job fair for recruiting and so forth. One of the key feature that we offer is the private expo network exchange to connect all the stakeholders within the organization and outside the organization for cross promotion opportunities. So here's just an example of a typical virtual expo that you can launch for maybe for a new product launch, or for any update for industries, products, and so forth. The cool thing about a platform is that it's so easy that you don't have to wait once a year deal. That is a typical industry conference or expo. You just do it once a year because the cost of doing it. But now with the virtual expo, you can do it on a regular basis, maybe perhaps once a quarter or even every month if you want. So here's another use case for using the platform for virtual training summit. In today's changing environment with many emerging technologies happening from AI, blockchain, and then we talk about 5G now. So there's a lot more to learn, a lot more to educate customers and so forth. So you can easily host a virtual training summit and put together online courses and so forth, and actually offer it to and have a private room for every speaker so that they can actually have a private virtual room to discuss their subject matter expertise and so forth. And you can actually even integrate your online courses inside the booth as well. And the course, I mean, the booth itself can be configured for both live with live chat, video webinars, as well as on demand with discussion board as well. Virtual job fair obviously is another powerful use case that you can actually help any employers to host a job fair so that they can actually provide all the job opportunities inside the booth. In addition, that they can actually have a live interview with any best candidates in the booth. With our latest AI chatbot, we can even pre-screen every candidate for the best fit and alert the employer in advance. So after the employer hires the best candidate, we can even offer onboard training in the booth as well. Another great use case is the for the startup. We can actually host virtual pitch. Here you can have the video pitch video inside the booth, and have a slide deck on the side right here, so that you can actually share with all your potential investors, mentors, or you can have a panel of judges and go to the left banners and actually give them feedback, give them ratings, so that they can improve on their pitch as well. And the cool thing about this is that you can actually host it virtually and bring in investors or mentors virtually anywhere, anytime to connect and collaborate. So here's just a quick summary of all the key features that we have inside the booth. We have a drip content campaign, so you can actually set up time to offer specific, maybe a ebook or online course inside the booth. We also fully integrated with CRM like Salesforce, HubSpot, MailChimp, so that we can actually feed those leads directly to all these exhibitors. Finally, we have all the top 3 social media fully integrated, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Periscope, so that you can actually have a video conferencing from any of the social media. One last thing is that we have marketing analytics that we can actually provide comprehensive marketing analytics for every exhibitor, so you know exactly who comes to the booth, how long they stay, and what specific content people looked at. So the virtual auditorium is another great feature that you can actually do live stream through the YouTube Live. We are fully integrated with Zoom as well. You can actually, if you have a Zoom Pro account, then you can actually do a live stream through YouTube channel, and then we actually can live stream it through the auditorium as well. And then we can have a group chat at the same time inside the auditorium. Well, networking lounge is another great opportunity for people to connect on a casual basis. So you can actually chat with people inside the lounge. Here's a great summary of all the key benefits that we offer inside our platforms. So the bottom line is it's all about helping companies to get more traffic and leads. And over time, you can get higher SEO ranking as we actually push out the content to the Google search. And on top of that, we can help you to actually reduce your company overhead costs substantially, at least 30–40%, and supercharge more traffic and leads. And the last thing is the network effects. Definitely, that's the ultimate objectives and goal once you actually build out your network ecosystem. So why join digital collaboration revolution? So with the sharing economy, it's about $700 billion, as you can see on this chart right here. It just started. And we have seen Airbnb, Uber, and many others that actually been doing really well. It's all about sharing your assets. So here's a big question for all of you. How about sharing your traffic or critical mass to disrupt this whole $200 billion online advertising? Here's another great trends is happening with, according to the World Economic Forum, digital transformation projected to secure over $100 trillion by 2025. It means digital collaboration across all stakeholders and use cases. It's the same reason why eZ-Xpo Virtual Collaborative Network is a mission-critical backbone for every company in all industries. I hope that you are super excited about the market opportunities with both collaborative and digital transformation economy. We can empower all to disrupt any industries, just like Uber, Airbnb. You can create a new economy and launch a new digital transformation economy for your industries. Thank you for your time and attention.